everybody. I'm really hungry. Is anybody else? Hey, can you save me some leftovers until I'm done tutoring? We're going to learn about a tricky pizza fraction question. One that makes me remember that I always need to make sure I understand what the question is, or I might get tricked and not be able to get the right answer. Today, our focus question is, if I eat 2 out of 8 slices of pizza, what fraction is left? But before we get started, let's meet the teacher. That's me. I'm Miss Michele W, and I have 30 years of teaching experience. I've worked with kids all across the United States, both tutoring and teaching online, as well as teaching in the classroom and in several other things, including scouting for 19 years. I'd be happy to work with your child. Let's get started. Focus question. If I eat 2 out of 8 slices of pizza, what fraction's left? Think first before I start this question. Think about what the pizza looked like before eating it. Can you draw it? Pause the video and draw your pizza on a separate sheet of paper. Then, when you're done, come back. When the pizza came out to the table, there were 8 slices total in the pizza before anyone ate any. I know this because my problem says if I eat 2 out of 8 slices of pizza, that means it started with 8 slices in the pizza. Then the next step in solving this problem is to draw our picture and cross off what was eaten. Once again, I'm going to reread my focus question to make sure I know and understand what was eaten. If I eat 2 out of 8 slices of pizza, what fraction is left? So I'm going to cross off 2 pieces because that's what it said that I ate. Moving on. Now I can find out what part is still left that isn't eaten. I'm going to trace that part with my green pen. Notice I've labeled it as leftover part or the left part. Not left and right, but it's short for leftover part. Then I'm going to count how many leftover parts there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leftover parts out of 8 total that we began with. So when I write my answer, I want to make sure I reread the question. What do they want me to tell them? What fraction is left? So my top number is going to be the number of pizza I'm talking about. And what they want me to talk about is what fraction is left. So there are 6 pieces left. So I'll write 6 as the top number in my fraction. Then my bottom number is going to be the total amount of pieces in the pizza before I ate any of it. Total amount of pieces in the pizza before I ate any of it. And that would have been 8 total pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the 2 I ate, which makes 7 and 8. So that becomes the bottom number on my fraction. Now I'm going to remake my question. If I eat 2 pieces out of 8 slices of pizza, what fraction is left? Well, let's see. Do I have 6 pieces left out of 8 total that I began with? Yes, I do. So there's my answer. My answer is 6/8 of the pizza was left. I want to quickly review the names of fraction parts. The top number of the fraction is called the numerator, and the bottom number is called the denominator. The top number in this particular problem is the number of pieces we were talking about, which were the leftover pieces. The bottom portion of the fraction is the number of pieces in the whole from the start, at the beginning of when we first got the pizza. So our fraction is read as 6/8. I hope you enjoyed tutoring today. Here's a quick review of what we did to come up with this correct answer to this very tricky question. Many students would have said the answer was 2/8 because they would have quickly rushed through and not answered the actual question. What fraction is left, not what fraction was eaten, which is often a question you'll see in a textbook. If you enjoyed learning with me today, consider Michele W as your elementary or middle school tutor. I would love to work with you guys again. Thanks a lot. See you later, alligator.